We all know that the tradition of the Olympics dates back thousands of years, but what did the original Olympics even look like? Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of History with Dino, where today we'll be delving into the ancient Olympics. Taking place at the Sanctuary of Zeus at Olympia, the games supposedly date as far back as 776 BC. Held every 4 years, they continued for over 1,000 years before eventually fading away. Of course, these games were much different than our modern Olympics. While some similar events existed, such as running races and discus, there was also a selection of competitions that are no longer used. Of these, my favorites include mule races, which are distinct from horse races, and the herald and trumpet contest. The trumpet contest was decided by enunciation and audibility of the horn blast, which is funny to me. Also, for visualizing these Olympics, it should be noted that everyone was naked. However, they weren't completely naked. They wore something called a kynodesmy, or, as I like to call it, a dick tie. Essentially, it was considered poor manners to have the head of your penis out in public, especially if you were, wrestling another guy. So to make sure everything was appropriate, you would use one of these bad boys to tie your foreskin closed and keep your head all covered up. Nice. Presumably, even the trumpet guys were like this. Then, of course, during the Roman period, there was the interference of the Emperor Nero. First, he pushed the games back to make sure that he could attend, and then, during the chariot race, he fell off his chariot. However, he was still awarded victory on the principle that he would have won if that hadn't happened, and surely not because, he would have killed the judges. He also added a bunch of music and singing contests and then proceeded to win them all, again presumably because he deserved them and not because he would kill the judges. Anyways, that Olympics was voided after his death. Also, the sanctuary eventually became clogged with statues as victors erected them to commemorate their victories. Some of these statues would even be appropriated by later winners. Interestingly, there was a truce that took place during and around the Olympics to ensure that visitors and athletes could reach the games safely. It didn't stop all wars, but allowed for safe passage for those involved with the games. Also, if you visit the Sanctuary of Olympia in Greece, you can still run on the original stadia where the races were held, which is pretty cool. Anyways, that's all from me here today at History with Dino. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. See you again soon with some more content.